8:38, Todd Jeffries and Don Pryor.
Yeah, how you doing?
Here on the Todd and Don Show.
Fine,
Why can I get you to put your shirt back on? I don't know why you have to. I'm not even going to look at you right now. I can't even look up at you.
Well, that's your choice.
I just don't know why you have to be on the job, in the studio. This is a professional environment. And you got to be showing all of that. Why do you have your shirt off? Or why?
Because I have an 8-pack.
No, you don't. You may have a washboard stomach, but there's a lot of clothes piled on top.
But you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
No, seriously. You keep checking, looking at your skin. I mean, you're looking at your body. You got a problem working over there?
I don't have a problem. I mean, look at me. I've got moles and freckles. A lot of freckles on me. That's why I go. That's why. As a matter of fact, I'm going to the dermatologist today for my annual.
You don't have to take your shirt off now. Take your shirt off when you get to the doctor's office.
I've got something I was looking at down there that I just want to make sure it's not a problem.
But you go.
I mean, look at this.
Did you say this is your annual dermatologist visit?
Yeah, look at that. Look at that thing right there.
That's disgusting.
You think that's a problem?
That looks like a third nipple. Seriously, annual.
You should.
You should. No, you shouldn't.
You're
what a waste of time.
You're light complected, blue eyed.
I have never been to a dermatologist.
Oh, come on.
Never have.
Come on.
I mean, I've had a conversation with the folks at True Skin Dermatology, but I've never gone as a patient and that kind of.
You should have.
I've never thought about it. I never thought I should go to the dermatologist.
You should have. You should have a checkup once a year.
Look at my skin. My skin is beautiful.
Well, I know. Right now, it is supple. It is. You mind if I feel it?
That
is nice.
It's sun-kissed.
That is nice.
You like that?
Yeah.
Or seriously, do you have skin cancer problems?
I've had
your family.
I've had a couple of things burned off of me. Yeah. I mean, I have a family. We spend a lot of.
Burned? What are you talking about?
Well, you're burned or frozen, whatever, or cut. Whatever.
You don't even know what they do to you.
They have frozen and cut, mostly. But yeah, I have occasional things that pop up. Because spent a lot of time in look at me, man.
You're still talking about your skin?
I look like an oven mitt. Or
have you ever
had catcher's mitt, or an oven mitt.
Have you ever had skin cancer?
Yeah. Yeah, I did on my shoulder. A couple little things. What do they call it? Basal cell? Something like that?
I don't know. You're the guy that goes every year.
Something
I don't know.
like that.
You educate us.
Wasn't major, but it's something that they got early.
Let's be honest. She's hot. That's why you go.
Yeah. That's. I mean, I go because I need to. That you should.
No, you don't.
You should.
Nobody needs to go to the dermatologist every year unless you got a history of skin cancer.
God, you really should. You really should.
For what?
I've got a friend.
You just want to see me naked.
I've got a friend in El Paso. I kid you not. Gorgeous woman, but she had a little just a little freckle. I swear to God, it looked like nothing. A little freckle on her cheek.
All right.
Turned out that little freckle was the tip of an iceberg as far as cancer goes. They had to do big surgery on her.
If I get something, then I'll go. Why would I go now if there's no problem?
Because of what I'm saying, you might have something on you right now that looks just completely harmless. But it might be something else.
I got nothing.
It might be. You don't know that. I
got chigabites. I got that all over my legs. That's about it.
Well, that's called living in Texas.
Right.
But no.
Which, by the way, you were supposed to scratch them until they bleed. That is the only solution to a chigabite.
I didn't know that.
You got to scratch it with your fingernail until it bleeds and then pick the scab at least 4 or 5 days. You have to. That's the only way.
I love picking
My
scabs.
wife's approach is just leave it alone.
Uh-huh.
She might put a little calamine on it or something like that.
Uh-huh.
Which I don't know.
Calamine,
get that.
I don't even know. What is that?
What is that?
I don't know.
She's from Michigan, so she has no idea how to deal with chigabites.
Yeah.
You got to scratch it with your fingernail. You got to pick the scab.
Until it bleeds. I'm just saying, and I don't think you go to the dentist enough either. I think you need to go to the dentist more.
Probably do.
Yeah.
Probably do.
I'm not saying you have bad teeth or anything, but
I got great teeth. I've never had a problem with my teeth.
I go every 6 months.
I will say this. I had a problem with my dentist. I had a root canal when I was like 13 years old. Think about that for a minute.
That'll cure you.
It was bad. They sent me to the emergency room.
Didn't go well.
Something with the gas and passed out, and they had to call an ambulance. It was traumatic for me as a kid.
So did that scare you from going to the dentist?
It did for a while.
Well, I hope you've been since you were 13.
A couple of times.
Yeah. You know, there's somebody in this building, I will not mention names, but you know who it is.
Then don't bring it up. If you're not going to mention the name, don't bring it up.
Well, no, there's no reason to bring it up. My point is, this person has never, ever in their whole life been to the dentist one single time.
Maybe they never had to.
In their 30s. He's in his 30s. He's never been to the dentist.
You got a toothache?
Not once.
He had a problem with his teeth?
No, I'm just saying, you know, it's
I just don't-
preventative. This is preventative.
Preventative.
I'm going to
How does going to a dermatologist preventative?
what?
You can't even say
What was
it
the
right.
last word?
How is
preventative.
How is that preventative?
Because it might be just like having J-Con look at your roof. It might be a tiny issue, and you don't take care of it now. It might turn into a big issue.
I got you.
Down the road.
I got you.
J-Con, 512-479-0510.
But they check you from head to toe.
They do, and then some.
What do you mean?
And then some.
Wait a minute. What do you mean?
This is the problem.
Now we get the full story.
Well, there's two things I'm concerned about
Now
today.
we get the full story.
I just realized, because they look at your feet, they look between your toes. I haven't cut my toenails, and I look at little. I need to. You have toenail clippers on you by any chance? I need to
Got a text message. This guy or this woman says they go to a dermatologist every 6 months.
Every 6 months. Wow.
Easy detection and very preventable. My dad died from a melanoma from sun exposure. Well, okay.
We don't want to lose you the way she lost her dad.
That is someone that needs to go. It's in the bloodline. His father had skin cancer. Yeah,
you have light colored hair. You have, I think, blue eyes. Yeah, you have blue eyes, right?
Yeah.
You're a candidate. You're a candidate. You're.
Well, my grandfather, he did have Spock ears, legitimate Spock ears.
Golfers' ears.
I mean, seriously, they were pointed like both of them pointed like Spock because the doctors cut out so much of his ears.
Right.
It looked like Spock.
I don't want to see that happen. And look at the top of my ears. See all those freckles on the top of my ears.
I just use sunscreen. That's all I do.
I do too. I do too.
I don't know about you.
I just want to see you take care of yourself.
8:45 and a check on traffic. Here's Melinda.
Vehicle fire over on Mobile.